So the VAT gap in the EU is very, very high. We are losing more than 60 billion euro every year with the VAT gap. It's not only fraud, but it's largely due to fraud. So for us, it was very important to make proposals which would help member states recover the money that they don't recover today. And at the same time, for businesses, the VAT system is extremely burdensome. It is very heavy to collect VAT. There are many obstacles in the internal market. And all businesses tell us that we need to do something about the digital fragmentation of the internal market. So this package of proposal called VIDA, VAT in the digital age, has mainly two aims, which are very important, both equally important for us: help member states get the money they need to recover, and help businesses cut on their administrative burdens. Well, first, I would say we have an agreement on 98% of the package, basically on e-invoicing, on single VAT registration. Both pillars are extremely important. We still miss the last mile in this journey, which is to get an agreement on the platform part of the volley, which went to ECOFIN twice with a veto from one member state. This is, I think, public information. Everybody knows. And there is a lot of work on which I cannot too much comment from the presidency, from the Commission, from a number of member states to try to see whether we could find an agreement on this last part. I'm really hopeful we will be able to reach that goal, but unfortunately I cannot comment much further for the time being. This is a very good question. I don't have a crystal ball. We have made this proposal on the definitive regime in 2017, 2018. It was actually a first proposal complemented by detailed measures. It did not go super well in Council. And VIDA has been proposed precisely because the definitive regime was blocked. The idea was, let's look at the current VAT system, the one we have today, and let's look at what we can do today with new technologies to fight VAT fraud and ease the burden on businesses. So once VIDA is adopted, indeed, there will be the question of whether we go back to the definitive regime or whether something else is to be envisaged. I have to say that this will belong to the next Commission to decide. It's very early to anticipate, but VIDA will have implications on the definitive regime of VAT for sure. That also is difficult to say in the area of VAT because it will all depend on how much we achieve under the Hungarian presidency. We have to complete the negotiation on VIDA. We have also to complete the negotiations on the VAT part of the customs reform. And for the rest, we are at the end of this commission, so I cannot anticipate what will be the next priorities and whether there will be VAT proposal in the near future. Unfortunately, this is a question I cannot answer. Yeah. That's also, unfortunately, a question on which I cannot comment very much. What I can tell you is that we have a study ongoing on financial services, on the taxation of the financial sector. And based on the result of this study, we will need to consider what the next steps could be. I can only tell you that this is a highly complex and at the same time sensitive file.